Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Good, happy time zone. Good time zone. Happy time zone. Who got first today? Sentience, congrats on getting first. I have to look at YouTube. Hello, Nimby. Today we are drawing. Or more like I am drawing. You guys are watching me draw. Today I am drawing. I was supposed to finish some work last night. I didn't do it. I didn't end up finishing it. So this is the results of my procrastination. Ruh-roh. Is why we're having an art stream. Okay, no, I was gonna have an art stream regardless, but you know what? Now we're doing work on stream. Now I gotta do some work on stream. Which is unfortunate, but it is the circumstances that I've shoved myself into. What if I'm drawing, you drawing? I guess that would work. I guess that would work. Here we go. Let's go over. Hold on. That's not the right one. This is also not the right one. Which one is it? This one? I can't find my page anymore. This is not the right one. Damn, this sucks, guys. Going through all of my scenes and I can't find the one I'm supposed to use. This is fine. There's nothing. Why is my screen black now? Oh, this is great. I love this. Is this gonna work? Please. Please. No, air server's like, we're not gonna, we don't want to work today. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Drawing terminal. No. I love technology. Ah, okay, here we go. And there's like a little thing that's like not disappearing. You know what? Oh yeah, it's lagging so badly. This application's like, Mm-mm. It was working this morning. I swear to God, it was working this morning. And at the moment I clicked start stream, it's like, nope, we're just gonna freeze. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Turn this back on. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Okay. It's not freezing. This is good. All right. Now I gotta switch over to this one. Yes. All right. We are here. Hello, Clock. Hello, Zayubal. Hello, Rain Morga. Hello, Ovpill. Is it the Hollow Ian curse? Is this what it is? Does everybody face the same problem as me? Every single streamer faces the exact same problem. It sucks. Not even the Hollow Ian curse, it's just the streamer curse. Hello, Restless Shadow. Welcome in, pretty avatar. Thank you. I drew it myself. Have a good lurk, Kosek. Currently at the office but dropping in a lurk. Have a good day at work. For everybody who is working today. Today is a Monday. So that makes sense to me. It makes sense that some of you guys are working. So, what I am drawing are comics that were supposed to be due yesterday. Let me fix these lines because I hate them. I don't even remember what Miyu looks like anymore because it's been a while since I drew her. I forgot where her bangs are supposed to go. So we're going to do this again. I'm going to go back to... do I have to? Yeah, I'm going to have to open up Discord. I think this side of her hair is a little bit longer than the other side. But I don't remember if that was the case. All right, let's see. Yup, okay. All right, I was right. This side is definitely longer than the other side. Back to working. How is the... Do you guys have BGM? You guys don't have BGM. There we go. Hello, Leo. Sup, Ark? It's been a while since I came here. How are you doing? It's been a while since I did take a 10-day break from streaming. So that could be one of the reasons why you haven't been here. It would make absolute sense to me. Why does this not feel dark? Brush density, stabilization, everything's at 100. Whatever. I'll figure it out. It's weird. Well, this is strange. What about this one? This one feels a little darker. Maybe I was using this brush. I'll figure it out later. If it's not dark enough, I'll just duplicate the layer. Make it darker. I think the bangs are too low. I call this brush Schrodinger's brush. You never know what the settings are or how it's gonna react until you actually start using it. Back to work. All right, have a good workday, Clock. Hello, magnificent GD and Fabia. Welcome in. What's a BGM? It's music in the background. BGM stands for background music. I know you're just trolling, but I'm gonna say it regardless. What's your back? What is my back? I don't know what that question means and how to answer it. What is your back? What is your back? Is that a question as to what is everybody's backs? Because all of our backs are backs. Oh, the backs are the same. Almost. Hold on. Where's my previous artwork? I can't see anything. I'm gonna crash out. Oh, here we are. Okay. All right. How do Miu's eyes look like? I don't remember. Okay, two lashes on the right, 2 at the bottom, and big ass boobs. I remember now. WH is difficult? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? So I've been struggling with lines a lot. Because it's because I'm not good at drawing lines. I'm good at rendering. I'm good at shadows and everything. But it's because of that I skip out on lines. I don't care for them. But now that I'm drawing comics, Blitz is like, your lines gotta be a lot more cleaner. And I'm like, but I've never drawn lines. I don't do lines, guys. He's right. Because it makes all of my work look really messy. I'm drawing manga styled comics and my lines are all over the place. I'm gonna fix this one because I used a different pen. Man. Alright, lines clean-ish. Put on your glasses, read again, X-Ark. I don't wanna! Today's gonna be a really difficult day for me. Can't read because my brain is too focused on drawing. Today's gonna be one of those days where I don't read properly and I'm too lazy to scroll up and actually read the messages as, as they are intended. The result of my art brain. I can't switch. Context switching hard. Reading hard. I become illiterate when it comes to my drawing streams. It is what it is. Hello, Cypher. Welcome in. Put it in emote mode? I mean, it might as well be. Don't make it worse, though. I feel like I still want to read, guys. I still want to read your messages. It would just be difficult to. I gotta redo this line again. There we go. Yeah, this line needs to go up a little bit like that because she's looking. Her head is angled upwards. Like this, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is this brush too big? Is that my problem? Perhaps. Don't ask me why I have the Disney song stuck in my head. You know the one that plays in the beginning of every Disney movie? Guys, did you see Frozen 3? It just came out. Or not, it didn't come out. The trailer. People were talking about it. I don't know if it's real or not. Because I don't really recognize the characters. What they look like in my memory is different from what I was seeing in the clips. Trailer clips. It's from the official account on X. Have a good lurk, Leo. As long as you yap, it's fine. Then you must guess from the emotes what we think about whatever crazy statements you make. I still want to read the messages. Frozen has toxic year potential seeing the new trailer. I haven't seen it yet. Are they introducing a new character? I'm guessing they are. Just from that statement alone. I want this piece of hair sticking out. No, it's not. This is not Mew. Blitz sent me a message, and he was like, you know, Ark, if this comic doesn't work out, here's another idea. I'm like, don't kill off Mew that quickly, man. She's my baby. This is my baby. But that's just how it is for me. Like, I like to treat every single one of my OCs as if they are my child, so I can put extra effort into making their stories good and making them look good. I used to be pissed off. Are they gonna fight for the Frozen Throne? I don't know, you tell me. I didn't watch the trailer. Ark Art Day, yeah. Hello, Dormant Owl, welcome in. It is Ark Art Day. No, it's been a while since I actually read any sort of comic. Watched any shows. So I was trying to read some stuff yesterday. A new series yesterday. And then I start thinking, how do people even do this? Like, how do they even have time to release a comic every week, or a chapter of a comic every week? Unless that's the only thing they do, then it makes sense. But it is so much work. So much work, so much. Sorry. That's another thing I was working on. Is it still on the screen? Yes, it is. I'll put you guys up here so I can see things. They released because of the unfortunate death of Kairos VA from OG Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. That or they just picked a very bad time to put it out. Is that what happened? Oh, Jinzo, welcome in. Wait, what does Kingdom Hearts have anything to do with Frozen? Unless you're just saying that like everybody's talking about Kingdom Hearts and nobody cares about Frozen. Thing is, it's the opposite for me where like I don't play Kingdom Hearts, so for me, like I'm not caught up in Kingdom Hearts news and I don't really look for it. It's not anywhere in my radar because it's not part of my algorithm since I don't consume any Kingdom Hearts content. There we go. Play them and you will know? No, it's gonna take too freaking long. You know how long it's gonna take? You can play the games. Forever. What did I do here? Uh-oh. Oh, I have to redraw these again. For some reason, I erased these lines. It's like saying, like, you know, I consume, what is it? I'm a starman. I watch Hollow Stars. And something happens in the Hollow Star community, but like, Hollow Stars is not within, like, your feeds, right? Because you guys don't watch Hollow Stars. Kingdom Hearts 1 is only like 20 hours. Anything longer than like 3 hours is long. Me because I don't have time to play games, and when I do, I only play them on stream. And outside of stream, I spend maybe an hour to play a game, so it's going to take me 20 days to get through the first game. I need to retire, guys. I just need to retire. Maybe once I retire, I'll finally play some games. Finally enjoy drawing again. I don't like the mouth, but whatever. I'll just deal with it. It is what it is. Hello, Josh. That's why I said to stream Kingdom Hearts? No. I gotta prioritize what I stream. And right now, my priority is not Kingdom Hearts. I actually don't think I'll enjoy Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts players like the game because of nostalgic reasons. That's a hand. This hand's too small. At the same time, my friend is telling me to play it as well, and he's like, take my entire, what is it? Is PS5 or something? No, these fingers are a bit too bent. The struggles. You don't want to retire, but want to have more time for fun and worry less about financial responsibility. That comes with retirement. That is retirement, is it not? That's retirement. So yes, that. There we go. This works a little bit better. Needs to look like a finger. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. What shirt is Miu wearing again? It was a t-shirt. Like that. Evil Sonic, hello. Welcome in. Hello, Azu. That comes if you have a retirement plan and if your company pays. I'm a freelance contractor. I don't get anything. Gotta save money. Gotta save. I didn't sleep for 10 hours? What the heck? You're right, that is crazy. I read that incorrectly. I read that Azu didn't sleep for 10 hours and I was like, yeah, that's normal. As in like, he's been awake for 10 hours. But I get what you mean now. How are you today? I'm doing okay. I have something due. I have art due. One of the unique things Kingdom Hearts has going for it is that it's continuous narrative, and every game is part of that story. There aren't many games these days willing to do that, especially with how expensive games are made now. It's true, yeah. I can't invest my time into it though, it's too much. It is too much. I'm already having trouble keeping up with the games I already play, the narratives of the games I'm already playing. Like Ark Knights, for example, I'm so behind. I'm like 3 chapters behind, and I still haven't found the time to keep up or catch up yet. And so I'm prioritizing my time for things that I already started. Instead of trying new things and then I know I'm not gonna complete the things that I've done, whatever that means. The English is not Englishing today. As freelance, do you put money aside yourself for retirement? Yeah, and then I invest into assets and stuff. There we go. I think this needs to be a line that goes like this. This makes more sense to me. And then this arm goes up here. So, no. Nuh-uh. Putting into appreciating assets is smart. Or rather than assets, I just invest in like the stock market. I often hear freelancers barely make it month to month without any savings, and that sounds hecking scary. But I think it's just the way that society is at the moment in capitalism. Because I look at my sister, okay? I hate using my sister as an example, but she's one of those people where she lives paycheck by paycheck, but at the same time, society kind of forces her to do that, or it tempts her to do it. Because if you go out with friends, you hang out with friends, you go eat, each meal is already like 20 to 30 bucks. And then she plays sports. And joining sports and renting out a court and then maintaining your sports equipment is like hella expensive. And then like every so often she goes, I'm gonna treat myself to an expensive meal, and then she would go and have like, you know, all you can eat or like barbecue or something along the lines of that. And then just, I guess just buying stuff is tempting too, like buying clothes. Buying makeup. Makeup's really expensive. And then hygiene, skincare, blah blah blah. More expenses. And then don't forget, you gotta pay your rent and everything too. By the time you've already purchased and bought everything, that's your entire paycheck gone. I'm dying to inflation, let's freaking go! Heck yeah! Phoebe, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the 105 consecutive streams, guys. Hello. Eyes are rolling out. Mine? I love tracking when it comes to art. More art streams. Move this pinky up a little too low. And change this, change this. This looks weird now. Change it back. This also looks weird. How do hands work? Don't answer that question. Alright, there we go. We're talking about adulting. I just paid my bills last weekend, I swear. Is this a rough sketch? No, it's not. It is not. The rough sketch is this. And I'm just, inking it now. If you don't stream Kingdom Hearts, you hate me, actually? Yeah, I do. If I say it more, like, often enough, would you believe me? Arcane. Here we go. Hello, Rogue. How did I glow up last time I saw you before you were blue with a coat? Ah. I had a second model debut. When was it? June 17 or something? On my birthday? Because I always told myself that it was really difficult to draw, and I was like, as an artist, I need to make things easier for myself. I was struggling a lot. So here we are. This doesn't work. The sleeve is supposed to be connected to the shirt. That probably makes no sense to your ears. The sleeve is connected to the shirt. Of course it is, Ark. Are you stupid? Yes. There we go. Hello, Wee. You did the debut on the 12th. Oh. On a Friday. Before my birthday. Now to make parts of the lines thicker, because line art is just like that. To fix this posture, it's gonna go down. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong brush. There we go, that's the ribs. That should be fine. I don't know if it's fine. All right. What was let me use hair color again? Morning drawer. Morning ruins. She doesn't dye her hair anymore. Me? Nope. No more blue hair. I'm gonna move the two a little closer to the middle. Like that. The boobs actually make no sense in real life. Never draw boobs like this ever. I do it for manga's sake, I do it for comics sake, I do it for art's sake, but boobs never look like this, okay? Or shirts never look like this around big boobs. I do it for the gooners. hate how this works. Unrealistic expectations. I love it. There we go. I always come at a weird time. Hello, Rebel Rob. Alright. Need some shading. What is the color of Miyu's hair? Oh, hold on. Make this bigger. No, this is fine. So, I usually make Miyu we're gonna do grab the entire background, invert selection, take this away, grab the lasso tool, there we go. And multiply. If you're in a grocery store, the light comes from above. That's usually how it works. I think her shirt was a little darker. Yes. Oops. Multiply. Yeah, just like that. Yuri? No. This is the straightest comic I've ever drawn. It was like negative Yuri. Oh. There we go. What good lurks a Leviathan? I need for the 14 months. Alright, now we need a background. I will think about it later. I have to think about perspective grades. I mean, that. Horizon line. That's probably around here. Do you though? No, I don't think. And I don't really like thinking. No, that's not where it is. It is, let's see. Yeah, but make it up here. I do think it's here. So what if... Yeah, and then there's another box here. And then in the back, behind that are more rectangles. Yippee! Grace, hello, welcome in. Hello, Pibby. Have a good lurk. Maybe one big box here. Boxes. Boxes are fine, right? Oops. This one? No one's gonna see it anyway. Straight line. Something like this. Good enough for a background. Thank you for the hydrate, Gort. You know what I need? You love triangles so much you put them in your eyes? Yeah. Hi. Am I too big? I'm probably blocking the screen. Sorry, my bad. Alright, time for a small break. Time for some coffee. Time for some water. Time to take a small piss. Good morning, Miggy. How are you doing? Closer? You wouldn't want that. My breath smells like coffee right now. And a stretch. You're right, and a stretch. I guess during this break I can talk about something that we have planned this week. I just saw making that reminded me. On Saturday, we will have a collab with 10 people. 10 people collab. We're gonna be playing the Big Walk with Regal, with Clock, with Kiza, with Miggy, with Maddie, with Zoo, with Mask, with Zombie, and I've never met this streamer before. Mary. Look forward to it. You said Clock? Yeah, I said Clock. Big walk for a big collab. Yeah, exactly. Big walk for a big collab. Can you even understand each other with that many voices? No. No. I can't. I usually, when it comes to big collabs, as a viewer, as a person who when watching big collabs, I usually just tune out. So if you guys end up tuning out, it's fine. I get it. Chaos, you're right. Chaos is a point. But the thing is, Big Walk is supposed to be a comfy game. Does it have proximity voice chat? It does, yes. I don't know, we'll probably be using it, to be honest. I think we'll be using it. I tend to tap out when it's above 5. Me too. If it's proximity, I guess it's fine. If it's proximity and you don't hear like 10 voices at once, I think it's probably fine. Stardew is a comfy game. Yes, it is. But you know what? This week there is gonna be no Stardew Valley. This week is gonna be Concede. Tomorrow's gonna be Concede again. Your comfy game was a horror game? It was. And then I changed my mind. And then I got really scared. Just run away from the group if it becomes too much. I think we're all gonna be doing our own thing. Anyway, there's gonna be like some puzzles, you know, multiple people puzzles and stuff like that. But like, it is supposed to be a comfy game where there's not a lot of chaos. Hopefully. I'm looking at the chat right now, looking at the people involved. I don't think we're chaotic people. Outside of maybe like Regal or something. Like I think all of us are fine. Farming in Project Zomboid. Can you actually farm in Project Zomboid? I've never played that game before. We could hear at times the screams are funny. Which one? The last collab that we had together with me, Maddie, and Zombie and Zoo. Zomboid is good, Ark. You gotta play it. I did look at it, and I did think that it's probably a game that I would enjoy. So I have thought about playing it. Good morning, Ooners. You mean Gooners? Hello, Korean. Welcome in. Or Ooners. You probably mean Ooners. What is a Ooner? Please for Project Zomboid. Or please for Project Zomboid because they added farm animals, which means that you can farm. And Graveyard Keeper. You guys like Graveyard Keeper? I saw it. I was looking at it. I don't know if I would enjoy Graveyard Keeper though. I was playing Bloomtown, which is their second game by the same devs. Zomboid mentioned. You guys love Zomboid? Can you farm plants though? I don't know. Zomboid has a steep learning curve, so it's best to find someone experienced so we can play together and then explain stuff. I actually prefer not to get backseated though. The problem with me and me learning games is that I don't like it when people teach me. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. I like it when I learn myself, because for every single game that I played previously, before stream, I would be playing with friends and they would try to teach me, but then it ruins my experience of the game. So for example, like Terraria. I tried playing Terraria and they were like, Ark do this, Ark do that, Ark take this weapon, Ark beat this boss, and I'd be like, no, I'm not really enjoying it anymore. Same with Core Keeper. Ark do this, Ark do that. Nope, can't do it anymore. Can't play it anymore. Got a cow and zomboid, it died. Maybe I should try. Anyways, I will be right back. I need a pee. I'm gonna grab some garlic peas as well. I will see you guys in a quick second. Goodbye. Boobies. Hello. What are you guys talking about? Oh, answering questions for Project Zomboid. Trying your own thing. True. I think it's also like, if someone's already played it, they tend to rush through certain events. And they know how to optimize certain things, situations. So by the time they're done, like, you wouldn't have known what happened. So like, for example, I don't know if Project Zomboid's the same. Core Keeper Terraria is about bossing. So a lot of times, like, the bosses are dead before I even know it. There's no ability to rush. Oh, wait, that's not bad then. If you're wearing the best clothes for the cold, they can't stay outside too long, you will freeze quick. Are we still talking about Zomboid? It's still Zomboid, right? Fat tits, yes. Miyu does have fat tits. Alright. Let me get rid of this. Alright. Let's fix this background. Oh boy. I just use this. Can I get a straight line out of this? No, I can't. what a shame. This is gonna look so ugly. Yeah, whatever, that works. Okay, this line is straight enough, whatever. And then next on the list, right there. Something like this. Hello, Weary. I feel like I'm having deja vu. Did he say hi already? No, he didn't. I'm getting confused between yesterday and today. Something's definitely going on. All right, there we go. Oh, hello, welcome in. That is a Chinese character I cannot read. How did you sleep? I slept at 12 last night. So it wasn't bad. I had a pretty good sleep. Woke up at 7. Oops. So a decent amount of sleep. It could have been, to be honest, it could have been better. But I'm not really complaining. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Unless... No. This is not a straight line. That's crazy. Huh? No, it is. Okay. This should be good enough. 12 a.m. And last but not least, add one more layer. Let's grab a white. Spray. Ooh, that's too big. Why is this brush so big? Can I add additional lighting? No. Okay, this is fine. I dig how they look like statues without the line art. I don't really like lining. I like figuring out the shapes without lines. Most of my drawings end up looking like this. I need more peas. Hold on. Grabbing my snack. Alright. Second panel. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot this. How do I... Image? Alright, this works. No, this doesn't work. This a bit bigger. There we go. I forgot to put up a live notification on Twitter. There we go. Drawing. Now we're good. I tend to go sketch line space color than values. I tend to go sketch and then I just render. Sketch and render. I think like the best example would probably be like that. I just go full into render. This is the piece that I don't plan on finishing. This was like a rough, like 30-minute color blocking. And like the original, this is my sketch. And then I just went, all right, time to shove in some random colors in. And it turns out to look like this. And I just keep cleaning until everything looks fine. But yeah, this is not going to be finished. Only 3 minutes? No, 30. 3-0. Thank you, Weary. All right, next panel. 0. Did I catch up? No. Didn't have time. I've been trying a more paint-layer approach as of late. I find that it's more fun because you could just stick with one layer and just keep painting on one layer. Not worry about things looking clean. I never really had to worry about things looking clean until I started comics. And from what I hear, most people are like, Ark, I like your sketchy lines and everything. That's what I hear, but I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't work for comics. People don't like sketchy lines in comics. It's so different. What does the re stand for in re 0? That's a good question. I've always wondered too. The piece I'm currently working on will probably end up having 70 plus layers. Oh my god, that was mine. I was trying this one. And like, I decided I would only go with like 4 layers, and then I kept adding more and more, and then I would merge all the layers together. So you see these layers here, they're merged, and then I would like do a gradient layer, and then I would draw more and more on top of it, and then keep merging, and I'm like, I'm done. And then I looked at it again, and I'd be like, no, I'm not done. So then I would keep drawing. I ended up with like, I don't know, how many layers are in here? 47? No, like, I think it's 70 when I was counting. Because some of them are repeated. Some of them I deleted, and some of them I merged. That cubicle? What kind of cubicles have you seen before? No, it's not a cubicle. I don't know if you recognize these types of windows. Or the outside. A cubicle in a flooded train. Is that pea water? That's crazy. Just a pond. I'm pretty sure it's redo or restart or something. Probably. I mean, he's leaning out of the window, if that's what you're asking. The glimmer effect looks so cool. Thank you. I cheated. I have a brush for it. Like, I know how to make this effect myself, but I'm like, if I have a brush, I'm gonna utilize this. Secret's out. I'm a cheater. This is why I love Clip Studio Paint. It makes art so much easier. Hold on. Too far forward. There we go. Clip Studio Paint is freaking amazing. It really is, especially with the new update 5.1, and 5.0 is really good too. There's so many features in Clip Studio Paint that is not available on any other application. Kind of amazing. For now, for new folder, hands. I didn't get the latest, but 4 is still really good. Yeah, you're right. I think one of the best features in 4 and earlier are the 3D models, the 3D assets. I used to take advantage of that so much. And the ruler, because I'm lazy. You've been using Design Doll as well? Design Doll? Never heard of that one. Maybe I should check it out. Design Doll. Interesting. I don't know why my coffee don't sweet. Isn't sweet? Can you smile a little to make my coffee sweet? I'm gonna start frowning throughout this entire stream. I don't like sweet coffee. I like it bitter. The more bitter the coffee, the better it is for me. Yum, yum, yum. Should try it. Bitter coffee. My water's turning bitter. I'm drinking bitter water too. I'm drinking lemon water and the lemon's making it really bitter. Hello, Sai. You're new. No, you've been here. Welcome to the Ark stream. Tried doing bitter coffee a while ago. Could not do it. Need a little sugar. That's fine. I think it does take a while to get used to, actually. If you drink it every day, it just becomes like a common thing for you, and you're like, yeah, I can't drink it any other way. Let me finish my coffee. You know what? I actually think her eyes need to be a little bigger. No, the other one. There we go. No, I didn't even need the ruler. Are we looking up or down? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Welcome back, Clock. You like cassettes? Like cassette tapes? Listening to cassettes? Or collecting them? Or you just like them in general, the way that they look? There we go. He's crazy, yeah. Crazy X. Head needs to be smaller. There we go. This works. You did try Cobra at the airport? Oh, you should try it with foam, like sweet foam. So you still have that bit of sugar in it if you need the sugar craving. Do you do the paneling yourself or do you get the panel layout and then draw what you get? Oh, I submit it as each panel is its own individual illustration, and then it gets edited into a video. So this is the entire panel. I do have it in separate folders. For example, this is like, yeah, they're all here, but it's just easier for me that way, so I don't have to send so many files. I just send this entire thing, all 4 panels are in here, and then I just let Crystal Blitz deal with it. Black with ice is my favorite. So, black coffee or cold brew coffee? Because that's different. Yeah, it's a video comic. Yeah, that's what I told them. Deal with it, Blitz. Like, you figure it out. I don't want to think about it too much. I just got here, don't mind me. Don't worry about it. I don't think a lot of people here actually know about the Crystal Blitz channel. And this might actually be my second time drawing comics on stream. I don't usually do art streams. Most of my streams are gaming streams. But my art streams are very rare. Very far and few in between. I forgot what her hair looks like. You've done this 4 times? Really? Drawing stuff for Crystal Blitz? I've probably done like random art streams here and there. The fact that you guys remember this is crazy. I don't remember anything. Boss is looking now, can't be slacking. Oh shoot, the guy's here himself. It's true. Crystal Blitz is like, Ark progress check, and I was like, shit, I gotta get this done. This is why we're arting on stream. But you know what? Lines are cleaner. If I stream it, I feel like I can put more effort into making things cleaner just because my attention isn't focused on anything else now but art and chat. Because usually when I'm not streaming, I'm listening to music and watching something on the side, and then I get distracted. So like, maybe I should do this more often. Trauma. You're not supposed to get trauma from this Blitz. I'm surprised you still have the strength to after a business trip. Work is work. That's all I'm saying. Work is work. I think outside of I mean, I don't have anything planned anyway, because I don't really give myself time to relax. Which I probably should. At the same time, do you guys ever like look at someone, they're like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. Right? Like it gives you motivation. Other people give you motivation. Hair. Felt like a break was needed first. I was telling myself and some of my friends that I do need a break, but I don't know what to do on my break. It's Miku. No, it isn't. Not every twin tail girl's Miku. Actually, you're not the first one who said it. Like we've had multiple comments saying, is that Miku? That girl looks like Miku. It's not Miku. It's not Miku. Mothman just came back from his break. He took a break to go on his training arc. Mothman is on his break right now, right? It's another artist, by the way. For people who are curious as to who Mothman is. Mothman's been, like, his recent work has been really good. Like, just from an artist perspective, I was looking at it, I was like, wow, he's put in a lot more effort into these recent chapters. Now I'm filled with determination. Mothman is one of those people where I look at his work and I'm like, I need to draw more. I gotta keep drawing. I got comments about Hatsune Miku. Yeah, I was looking at it too. Ever so often, I get curious. I'm like, I wonder what people are saying about this. I actually saw her more as, what's her name? Asuka? From Evangelion? A Mothman then trying to improve his art style for upcoming plushie. Are you allowed to say that? Wait, hold on. You're like your own boss, so I guess so. Because you guys haven't announced anything. You haven't released it yet. Is this an official announcement? Is this the first announcement? The first public announcement? There's gonna be a plushie. There's gonna be a plushie. Yeah, he's leaking. Not Miku. Why Miku shape? Guys, I want you to look at like Asuka and tell me that she doesn't look like Asuka. That's her name, right? Or it could be that one blonde girl. The Chuni girl from Genshin Impact. I finished the series recently, wasn't the mindfuck I was expecting. It's so good, I would never watch it again. I had trauma. I watched it, I was like, this is giving me trauma. I'm still a fan though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Or Misa from Death Note. So it's like whatever media you've been consuming lately, any person with twin tails, it's very like you would just have that visual image of them in your head. So I'm assuming that most people who see her as Hatsune Miku has been consuming a lot of Hatsune Miku content, or you would see it around your algorithm or in any other social media platform that you use. If you see her as Misa, it's probably because Misa has had a strong impression. You have a strong impression of Misa from when you first watched or read Death Note. It's always the twin tail girls though, right? That leave a very strong impression. They're always crazy. Or Black Rock Shooter. There's a Misa cosplayer. I remember there was one time when I wore my hair in pigtails. Or twin tails, more like. And I got so many stares, I was like, I'm never doing that again. I love twin tails though. I think personally, I look pretty good in twin tails. Work starts again tomorrow. I'm cooked. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Everybody's going back to work tomorrow. I thought it would be like beginning of September, right? I'm curious how you execute the fourth panel. What does it look like again? Oh, this one. Arthur Fist. Find out. What time is it right now? Almost 11. Oops. Cleaning up some of these lines. Okay. And then next do we have? The tie. The choker. Do you use a drawing screen or a screenless tablet? I draw on an iPad Pro 12.9 so that I can bring it along with me whenever I go on trips or whenever I'm at a artist convention or the artist alley anime conventions, so that I can draw while I'm just sitting there. And I'm usually table partnering with someone else as well, so they usually handle transactions while I just sit in the back and I draw. It is a little easier that way. I draw wherever I want and I don't need internet. I started doing this ever since I saw a friend who brought their iPad to a cafe because we had a study session together, and then she'd just be drawing fan art while we were working, and I was like, hold on, I want to do that too. And honestly, this is probably the best investment I've ever made. There was one time when I was at an anime convention and I was lining up for this official booth, and the lineup was like an hour long or something like that. It was so long because it was one of the first official booths that came here where I am. And so I just took out my tablet and I started drawing. Can you control Z in papers? No. You're right, you can't. You're right, paper also doesn't need internet. I do have an eraser though. Unless you really don't want to use an eraser. Got an iPad Pro M4 13-inch and it's really nice. Oh, I think that's bigger than mine. The thing with the iPad is just really smooth. Perfect device for drawing. And I'm also using a tour box, which is like it's like a small console with a lot of programmable keys and dials and switches. And that's been helping me a lot too. Any black lines? I gotta delete some things. We need clarity here. Right now, there's not a lot of clarity. This one's fine. This one's not fine. Hello, Vic. Welcome in. What are your thoughts on developing comics in general? Which part of it do you want me to talk about? Because I have a lot of thoughts about comics. And there's a lot of aspects of comics. Like, you're talking about the business aspect, you're talking about the process of making comics. The medium itself. What I enjoy doing about, like, what part of it I enjoy doing, what part I don't enjoy doing. What I've learned through making comics, etc., etc. Gotta be a bit more specific. The business? In the medium itself. I actually think this is one of the jobs where you enjoy it out of passion. But I think you don't really earn much from comics. And you even see that in, like, the big industry. Like, you see that in manga, you see that in webcomics, where even when serialized, the artists, the writers, the team would work themselves to the bone in order to make a living. So for us, maybe tapping into the medium of YouTube might be the best play, because it does give you another avenue, right? I think at the end of the day, in order to make comics or get money out of it, is actual YouTube itself is publication, and book serialization is also another thing. But you might want to also tap into the anime conventions. And start advertising there as well, because it is honestly so hard as a business. The medium itself, because we do web comics, I'm guessing you're asking about, like, web video on YouTube. I think it's good. I think if you're able to figure out the algorithm, then you can make this work. At the same time, looking at examples of other styles and other stories, the audience for these type of comics you're talking about the medium, though. I think this grabs a certain audience on YouTube as a medium, but it doesn't grab the general audience. Like, when you think about your audience in a bubble, you can already imagine what type of person that they are, right? And we specifically draw characters to match that demographic, to make it so that it attracts that certain demographic. But because of that, it filters out the general audience on YouTube. My manager wants me to set up booths for comics too. I think that's a really good idea. I think it's a very good idea. And when you go into it, the expectation is not to sell, but to market. The general audience on YouTube is something. That's exactly it. I think I've talked to Blitz about this. I think we had this discussion before. The general audience, the typical person that would watch these comics are your very straight male, younger, person who is into rom-coms, romance, and the stories work for them. So you gotta find a space where they're gonna be as well. And what I found that at anime conventions, there are a lot of that type of people. A lot of people in school. Is it unhealthy to draw at 4-hour bursts? No, I don't think so. It is good to take breaks though. My doctor recommends standing up and stretching every half an hour. So take like a 5-minute break in between and just stand up, do a little bit of stretching, stretch out your hamstrings. I need to do that too. I also get to a point where I feel very restless. You gotta put clickbait titles and pog reactions in the thumbnails if you want to work the algorithm. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. That is how it works. People love the clickbait. I'm not really into video comics, but I love me a good drawing stream. I myself don't like video comics. I prefer reading it on my own. I think most people do as well. Unless it's like, sometimes I watch through a video comic if it's through shorts or something, because it just randomly appears while I'm scrolling through reels and whatnot. And you know those, I hate these, but like there's certain shorts on YouTube or even on TikTok where they just end up summarizing entire movies. I end up staying for the whole thing because I get so invested. And I'm like, this sucks. I hate the fact that they're doing this. on. I'm like, why am I watching this? And I'm like, but I need to see what happens next. Well, one person who taught me about the women focal point method is struggling to hit the 30-50K average views. The other one who taught me in the short, cute monster girl story gimmick is hitting upwards to 400K views. I'm thinking about it too, and I'm wondering why. But I haven't done enough research on that for me to be like, yep, this is exactly why this happened. Though you're right. And it's probably because they're hitting like a certain algorithm that's targeting people who are like into that one specific thing. And it could be because their entire channel is dedicated to it, but I'm not sure. All I know is that the more niche you are in a certain thing, the more you can hold people's attention. Because they're here for one specific thing only. And they will only expect this one thing out of you. That needs to be smaller. They pop a movie into AI and say summarize this, and they do AI voice and post it. Content farming. That's exactly what happens with Crystal Blitz. That's exactly what happens to his channel. Like, people actually take those videos, or sometimes they take the comics that were posted on Twitter and then they just AI dub it. So that's why we gotta put it out fast. The character is mostly human-like, less furry-like, not an interesting case. Just an interesting case because both have the same formula but different ingredients. Oh. Yeah, I gotta beat the AI, bro. At the same time, YouTube keeps changing their algorithm and pissing me off. So I stopped. Even like for my own streams, I'm like, I stopped trying to like adjust with the algorithm. I'm like, screw this. Screw this shit, man. I don't want to think anymore. I had to copyright take down those AI bros. They keep taking our comics. It's interesting. Content farming. Yippee! I keep drawing on the wrong layers. do this for now. Merge this down. And then convert brightness to opacity. There we go. What are these lines? I decided to do something really dumb today and convince myself it was a good idea to draw every Pokemon. How did you convince yourself to do it? I could never. How many Pokemon are there? There's so many. Good luck. That sounds like torture. I need a good method of convincing myself to do things. Make this a little bit more symmetrical. There we go. Get rid of these lines. Too many lines is never good. Many lines is never good. If you want clarity, you gotta remove some lines. Okay. If you need variety for a moment, me and Mothman do one-shots while we have an active series. Did Mothman series... is it done? We can try the one-shot if you need a break. I don't really need a break. Unless you want a break from the series. I think you need a break from the series, actually. I'm good. I'm wondering if in the current landscape it's even possible to be another new artist. I know AI will eat itself into the grave, but I literally just started streaming like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks before they started rolling out the Twitch AI scraping nonsense. You can turn that off. It is possible. You have an audience for it. There's always going to be an audience for traditional or non-AI art. Always. Because the people who are... Thing is, I don't know how to put this into words, actually. The people who actually appreciate art will be the ones who will not be buying AI art, and the people who don't care about art will be using AI art. Does that make sense? To a certain degree, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's never too late to be an artist. Have we stretched? No. Yeah, Siri, how do I become an artist? Oops. Oh. Stop it! I'm stretching now. The one-shots are so the artist doesn't draw the same thing over and over again. It causes burnout from my experience. I might be like a different case just because I draw outside of these comics. I don't know if I told you, Blitz. I probably didn't tell you, but I'm working a corporate job now that requires me to draw 24/7. So I'm like drawing a lot of things outside of this comic as well, and I'm still trying to finish working on my commissions. So like every time I want to take a break from Miyu or Rina, I go, okay, let me just do work. I don't know if other artists on the team are also doing the same thing. I don't know. But this is what I mean by I'm always drawing. Like 24/7 of the day. If I'm not doing this, I'm drawing something else. If I'm not drawing something else, I'm drawing this. I have like 3 different jobs that require me to draw. Which is why I don't really play games anymore, which is why I'm just always constantly busy. And this summer's a little busy for me as well because I was trying to figure out like convention stuff, anime convention stuff. So I'm like I was trying to draw for that. I didn't actually find any time to. Some artists are different, some are the same. Yeah, if I don't turn off, or if someone else doesn't turn off their AI thing, disable AI scraping, all of your messages, if you were to chat in their stream, would also be scraped. I should probably put out an announcement. I turned mine off. Mine is disabled, so you guys don't have to worry too much about it. At the same time, I don't really see a real reason for them to take anything from the messages that's useful anyway. Okay, Google. Yeah, I'm going to assume most streamers don't care about turning it off, because it does mention in the settings right next to the AI thing is that they do use it for discoverability. It helps get yourself in other people's feeds easier, or stuff that they watch. I'm going to assume it has things to do with the algorithm as well. So most people wouldn't care enough to turn it off. Most people might actually prefer having it on. I actually think the general person doesn't care enough about AI and AI scraping for them to do anything about it. And like for someone like me who even I turned it off, but I'm not like going out there to announce the fact that I've turned it off. Right? So you wouldn't even know if it's on or off. And I think in a few weeks' time, people are just gonna forget about it. Thank you for the prime sub, Korean. It's not, if you're in Korea, it's hard to use Twitch there, right? I believe they talk about the discoverability thing during the stream since someone asked for clarification on it. They mentioned that turning it off won't affect your channel with it since the algo AI is a global Twitch thing. Oh. I see. Oh, you're in America. Oh, that's different. Because we have... The thing I ask is because we actually do have a lot of people in Korea. Not a lot of people. A few of you guys who are in Korea. And one of you guys who specifically use YouTube because you're in Korea. I'm in Canada. What brush are you using for line art? I'm using a brush called Analog... Is this Kaze? Kaze ink pen. Ink pen. Trying to read the Japanese. Analog wind ink pen. This is a custom one from the asset store. And it comes with a brush pen too. Analog kaze arukoru marker. Koru marker. Arukoru marker. What does that mean? Kaze arukoru marker. Something marker? Alcohol. Arukoru. Arukoru mark. Alcohol marker. I don't like katakana. It's hard for me to go back and forth between katakana and English. And I'm like, I know this is supposed to be English. I thought you were saying analog. Yeah, I was saying analog. Analog. Kaze alcohol marker. The first word is analog. I was adopted by white parents. I was in Korea I was the Korean in YouTube earlier and migrated here. Then remember to use my Prime sub. Oh, we have a few other ones on YouTube as well. I don't know if they're here today. I don't think they're here today. Kaze is wind. Yeah. Right? That's wind, right? You guys read? Is it too small on the screen? It's wind, right? I assume. I don't speak Japanese, Ark. I'm sorry. That's okay. I think it's Kaze. Which way is this facing? This way? Kaze is wind. What's an alcohol marker? A lot of traditional manga artists like to use alcohol-based markers to ink drawings. Because back then, people didn't ink digitally, they would all ink traditionally. So this pen specifically is to mimic that type of pen from back in the day. The expression on the right is cute. It looks crazy. cuckoo. Crazy can be cute, yeah. Kazu nan desu ka? Kazu wa nan desu ka? Kazu is a name. Kazu wa namae desu. Kaze means wind. Usually. It can also mean a cold. It can also mean... I think there's another definition of a kaze, right? A cold, wind... what else is there? Good night, Captain. Any Japanese learners in chat? Do you use a paper texture over your drawing tablet? Yes, I do. On the original tablet on the screen, it's so... how do I describe it? Very... squeaky. So when I were to run my pen over it, it would squeak. And I'm like... and it's hard and rough, and it's like scratching nails across a blackboard. Yeah, the paper like it's nice. It really is. I don't think I can draw without it. I'd cringe so bad. Yeah, I was cringing. I was like, I'm not gonna use this until I get my paper like texture. It doesn't just feel good, like the paper-like texture, but it has a nice sound to it, like a nice scratchy sound. ASMR. This is ASMR to my ears. I'm learning it extremely passively by watching anime. I think the word kaze is used a lot in Naruto. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Where else would they use the word kage a lot? What other anime? Kazekage. True. Kazekage. Nihongo warui desu. Okay, me too. I sometimes do a thing where like I translate Japanese words to Chinese and then I translate it to English. Because we share characters. Miu's eyes are too big. This one look a little bit more mature. There we go. A little bit more. How's it no stigma? What is that? How's it no ligma balls? Hydration check, thank you. More coffee for me. True, it doesn't leave fingerprints. Where is 1K points? I don't know. I don't have 1K points. More 1K hydration. Ooh. True. 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 Sorry, my cat's just meowing at me. You guys can't hear him. Do you drink your coffee black, Ark? Always. Always, 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 always. Never a time when I don't. Oh. I think you need to see what your avatar looks like when you're drawing. Are my eyes rolled up? I don't know. Hold on. We'll find out. My eyes are closed. Yeah, like my eyes are closed. I need to get better at drawing hands. Yeah, it just takes a while. You gotta learn all your limbs and where they go. think my cat's throwing a tantrum. 100% rolled back. I don't know if I can do it. Meow. I'm working on portraits first, so hands are ways away still. Yeah, I think once you start getting into drawing hands, you're not gonna stop. Because you start to realize that the hand itself is like its own body. And you're like, wow, there's a lot of anatomy when it comes to drawing hands. And then you start either falling in love with drawing hands or you start hating it forever. One or the other. Here's the boob bump. I should have drawn this on all the previous ones too. Breast geometry is really tough for me. Same. I don't like looking at big boobs sometimes. I actually find it really hard to draw as well. Even though I know how it works, but it's like trying to draw like the pec muscle and then drawing balloon on top of it. Wait, it starts over here, I believe, and then there's two. There's one on this side, one on the other side, and then you gotta draw fabric on top of it too. So like it's supposed to look like this, and this doesn't actually make sense in real life because clothing does not tuck under the boobs. It usually, this is why I always say like this is not the real way of drawing big boobs. Drawing big boobs with a tight shirt usually has it going like this. So you don't draw the under boob. But because we draw for Gooners, because I draw this comic for Gooners, I draw the under boob part, which makes no sense to me, and I have to like rewire my brain. Does that make sense? Shirts never tuck under in there. They don't do that. Unless you deliberately do it, but nobody does that in real life. Nobody tucks their shirt under their boobs. It also looks really weird in real life if we were to do that. You sure could be funny shapes if it's hugging boob like that. Yeah. I don't think people make shirts like that though. I'm creating unrealistic standards for men. I'm contributing to the male loneliness epidemic because now guys have unrealistic expectations of women. Aren't women's shirts somewhat shaped like this though? I mean, they're shaped like this. Oops. They're shaped like this, and you don't see this line here. They usually fall like that. This makes a lot more sense in my brain, and it makes sense automatically. And now I can't even English anymore. But not like this. Not whatever I'm drawing right now. Yeah, if you're wearing like a sports bra, bikini, lingerie, belt that's worn under the breast to push it up, it makes sense. But she's not wearing a bra outside of her shirt. But we're gonna pretend that she is. We're gonna pretend that she is tucking her shirt under her boob. And we are gonna do the thing where I set unrealistic expectations for men. Because that is the target audience. That's why you see midriff exposing tops riding higher and higher these days. Midriff exposing tops. Yeah, show some under boob. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, whatever it takes to get gooners to pay attention. You're right. I don't believe you guys are the target audience of this comic. I think most of the target audience would be younger guys in school who aren't quite exposed to women yet. I'm setting them up for failure. I'm part of the problem. Bambi, welcome in. How young are these guys? Probably, I don't know, between like 16 and 22 or something? I actually don't know. I don't check the analytics. We're target audience for this stream, not necessarily product. Yeah, I assume that you guys are here to learn how to draw or to just to enjoy the drawing process, but not really the story. Line work going hard. Yup. How it is. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. I'm like 20s gang, not that old. I'm assuming most of you guys are like probably in your mid-20s, right? Maybe we got like a few people in their 30s. Probably like 1 or 2 people in their 40s or higher. Late 20s, now old, mid 20s. Yeah, mid 20s, let's freaking go. You can't call yourself Unk status until you're like 50. Okay, maybe when you reach 30 or something. At the same time, I already call myself a hag. You're like a fossil already. Nobody in their 20s is allowed to call themselves old. Not even if you're 29. You gotta reach at least like 31. At least. I think old is like 33. To me, old is like 50. You're the real X-Ark. I really am. Or what one of my mods like to say, the chud unk. My chud unk. I'm a chud and an unk. Chunk. People tell me I look young for my age because of my face. Me too, because I'm Asian. Asian genes. Just how it is. Also, I think if you were to work out, if you were to take care of yourself, eat well, exercise, you would probably look pretty young for your age. What the heck's going on with this hand? It is the shoulder goes over this hand actually like this, and anatomy. We're gonna squish this boob. So this boob is gonna go a little higher. Boob squish. Yippee. The struggles of a big boob. That it's hard for you to get your hands to be placed in certain positions because your boobs are in the way. There we go. Holy boob squish. And this boob is gonna be a little bit... We're gonna move it a bit to the left. This one is pushing it this way. Which means this boob will be squished this way. Hi Ego, hello, welcome in. And Ishmelo Cat, welcome in. Aaron Yeager's wife. Sailor Boy. Oh, it's Ego. Thank you for the raid. You don't stream this early in the morning. Do you have today off? Is today your day off? What's going on? I'm gonna give you a... Did he get a shout out? You didn't get a shout out. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Yeah, the shout out thing is broken. Oops, or more like I didn't add it in yet. There we go. Ego Almine. Oh, you did. Ooh, my bad. Bro, you have the best model eyes? Thank you. Look at it. My triangles move. Sometimes. Not always. Since school started, we get slightly less hours since some clients go to class. Oh, that's interesting. When do you have to go back to school? I see that a lot of people are saying that tomorrow is the first day back or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been in school in over a decade. Isn't summer fun? Summer's so fun. I take the semester off, but I got work in an hour. Oh, I see. If you guys need to go now, if you guys need to prepare for anything, please, I don't want to keep you guys here. Thank you for the raid, Ego. Appreciate it. I see you everywhere online, but I don't really have a chance to catch your streams because you stream at a later time. If you guys need to raid or run, feel free to do so as well. The delay for Twitch versus YouTube, it's just 16 seconds? Really? Is that much? That's crazy. That's a lot. Not really that much. I unfortunately can't do anything about the delay. Just how it is. His hand needs to be bigger. His arm. How do I make it so that it goes upward? Instead, there we go. Now we get to squish the boobs even more. That's too much. You guys will have to just deal with whatever this is. Hello, Celeste. You timed it. Ah. see, if I want her hand to wrap around her body, her hand's gonna have to go up. So we're in a sense where you probably can't see. It was just gonna be her wrist. Let's see the fingers. Just like that. There we go. This goes down. There's an elbow. You're right. If the arm is near her breast, then it makes the shirt tucking under them more believable. You're right. That way, my brain doesn't get confused as much. I'm like, yeah, this works. Now we're setting real expectations. This is actually what would happen if you tucked your hands under your boobs. There we go, and I forgot one thing. Did she have a necklace? No, she didn't, but she did have a lanyard. I think I've seen the arm tucking a few times in your art. Maybe. How long is the comic Crystal making? It is 4 panels long each chapter, and depending on how well the comic does, we will keep going with it. But if we get no eyes on it, then we immediately stop the series and we move on to a different one. So that's the indicator. I don't actually know. We don't really have an actual ending. There's another series I was working on that we ended because it wasn't picking up in the algorithm. And before anyone says, oh, that's cringe art, you just finish it. No, this is a business. Needs to be a little longer. And that is panel 2. Alright, now to do bit of shading. I'm gonna bring this back up. Duplicate this layer. Now they both get a background. Do you ever go back and color render any of these you really like? No, because there's always going to be more work that comes my way, so I have to prioritize those over these. If anything, if I really wanted to make like a rendered piece of work, I would make a not safe for work version, which is gonna go on the Patreon. It's just business. Yeah, it's just business. The bitrate on Twitch is way better. Really? My upload. I haven't done a Patreon version in a long time, just because it doesn't really work with these stories. Maybe I can. Maybe I can with Miyu. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. It has been 3 hours. Do you like Porter Robinson? I do. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. When you're gone, everything goes on. Hello. Welcome to my living room. How do you like these streams, guys? How do you like the art streams? With the amount of work involving art that I have, I'm gonna need to introduce a lot more art streams. I'm gonna save this before I lose it. Save. There we go. Okay. And they're all gonna be Crystal Blitz comic streams. Did I join late? Hi, Lucy. Yeah, I just ended. I am ending now. Hello, Pawn Echo. Welcome in. The lighting in this scene really brings out your eyes. Is it because I'm like super close to the screen? How close can I get? Hi. I thought we were going to do personal art. I was. But I don't think I have time for personal work anymore. It's only going to be comics. Back up, ma'am. No. Smell my breath. Okay, I'm going to send you guys off somewhere. We gotta continue the raid train. Smells like garlic. Heck yeah. That's my favorite. I love garlic. Delicious. All right, let's see. I'm gonna send you guys off to another art stream. I'm gonna send you guys off to Kingu, who draws a lot of Arknights. They also do VTuber models. They're a really amazing artist. So it's gonna be art stream to art stream. They're drawing Uma right now, Uma Musume. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. There we go, start raid. Aha. Alright guys, you guys like Kingu? Yeah, Kingu is a pretty well-known artist in a lot of fandoms. You can learn some Japanese from him too. He speaks English though. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, smells like poo-poo. What the heck? What the hell? No, it doesn't. My breath smells amazing. Alright, bye guys. I will be back tomorrow for some kinseed, some farming, right? Some comfy farming. So enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.